Hi, and Happy New Year. It's Thursday, the 1st of January 2026, and welcome to this week's My Thoughts vlog. Now, I didn't get around to doing one last week because it was Christmas, and I think, a week off's not too bad, is it? But yes, it's 2026 now. So, what I intend to do is a little look back on 2025 and sort of say what I would like to happen in 2026. So, looking back at 2025, for me, two standout points, the biggies. Firstly, is the release of the Merlin database, which has got all the records that we suspected existed all along. We're now going to see them and see what they contain, and it will be the end of the denial of what's in them, really. And it's great to be working with, obviously, Susie Boniface. She's been critical for this, and it's nice to have been partnered up with Liverpool University and the Centre for People's Justice, who are going to help us with the research element of that, because it's a lot of documents and they're going to need a lot of analysis. So it's not something that just a couple of us can do on our own, but we need help, and we've got it, and that is a huge bonus. It's going to allow us to make the most of the information that we are getting from the Merlin database. So yes, the release of Merlin database, absolute winner for last year. Secondly, I think a big thing for me was the announcement that we're getting the Hillsborough Law, or the Public Office Accountability Bill, to give it its proper name. That will be a game changer. It's a vindication for all the years that the campaigners have been fighting. It's a massive step forward towards justice for them, and it sets in place laws that will protect the British public, sort of from when it's announced and going forward into the future, which is something that's a benefit for all of us. And I just think it's about time it happened. It's annoying, that disgraceful that it took this long, but it can only work if it's not amended in a negative way. So it has to be the full Hillsborough Law. I think that's what we're getting, but it's not over the line yet. So we just have to wait and see what sort of comes out of the process of government at the end. But yeah, it should help end that culture that the UK establishment has of self-interest, self-protectionism, and covering up the truth. It's wrong. It really is wrong. But hopefully, we'll look back on, the years that have gone past, and be amazed that we didn't have this law, and think, gosh, what barbaric country could allow such cover-ups to happen. So yeah, good stuff. So moving on, I think another important factor of 2025 was the ongoing relationship with the Office of Veterans Affairs. It has got stronger. We're working more with them, which is such a refreshing change from the previous government, where it's definitely a case of kind of working against them, because they were pushing back, and well, as you know, the Minister Johnny Mercer blocked us. So shows you how keen he was to help. Yes, that relationship is absolutely critical to where we want to be. So we are maintaining that. Alan and I have monthly meetings with them, and they're great. They really are great, helpful, productive, and the tone and spirit of the meeting is always friendly, and with a willingness to help, which is refreshing. It did go quiet from the more senior levels of government last year, but towards the end we start to get more positive messages of support, and a willingness to help, certainly from John Healey, the Defence Secretary, and of course many of you will have seen on BBC that Keir Starmer promised to meet us. Hasn't happened yet. Haven't got a date in the diary, but the word is that he is still intending to meet us, and it should be I guess, early this year. But until we get a date, I can't, promise anything. That'll be good. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, moving forward to 2026, I think it's going to be good to be working with the information from the Merlin database. We've put in place a team with the amazing Susie Boniface kind of heading it up, I suppose, and Liverpool University and the Centre for People's Justice. They are helping us with the research into the information that is coming out of that. And that is amazing because there's so much information and so much to analyse and so much research to be done that it's not something that a couple of us could do. We needed a team, and that's exactly what we put in place. And it also should help, help the university as well, because I guess it's going to make material available to them, and it's going to train their people into this more practice of research, isn't it? So yeah, really, really good. What else in 2025? Yes, 2026. Sorry, we should get the rubber stamp and the royal assent on Hillsborough law, and I am hoping it will be the full-blooded Hillsborough law that we all have fought for and we all need. This country needs. So that should be. I'm hoping first quarter of the year, definitely first half of the year. So I think, other than continued progress on nuclear test beds around the release of the Merlin database, we should also be getting the report into the deep dive into the medical records review thing. Now, that was set up last year when we had meetings with Al Khan, the then Veterans Minister, and we still don't know what the report or the results of that investigation have been. We're hoping for the report quite soon, and that, I think, will kind of set the path for how we proceed in 2026. So until that's released, can't really say what's happening on that, other than hopefully it will give us recommendations that we can then start thinking about where we go from here and what's next. What are we going to do to, now that we know the information, what are we going to do to achieve the justice and settle this scandal once and for all? So I believe 2026 is the year that this will happen, and that is it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So yeah, very important, very, very important year then. This year, I keep saying next year, but it's not this year now, isn't it? On a personal level, 2026 is gonna be a good one, because of course in early March, I'm due the birth of my second son. So that's going to be something to really look forward to. Yeah, my first son Sasha is looking forward to it as well. Keeps asking about baby, so that's really nice. But yeah, so that's kind of all I've got really for this week. But it's kind of nice to have a look back on 2025 and to where we were this time last year to where we are now. There's a lot more hope and optimism, and that is what I'm taking away from this. I think it's going to be a fantastic year, and I hope it's a fantastic year for all of you people as well, because since COVID and lockdown, I think good times have taken a while to get going again, but they will come back. I know it's tough this time of year, tough for the cost of living as well. Definitely feeling that, but we're keeping positive. So I hope you all have a very, very happy New Year, and thanks for watching, and I will see you all next week. Anyway, bye for now. Bye bye.